Hello everyone, and today we're going to be ranking 4 parks coasters by how smooth they are. This is a video I've wanted to do for quite a while, but yeah, let's just do it. However, I'm not going to be including Flying Fish or Walking Dead because that would just be unfair. They're family coasters and it would just be unfair putting them at number 1 and 2. So yeah, let's go. At number 6 is Colossus. Do I even really need to talk? On a smooth ride, it's probably number 5. However, it just hurts. Like, the loop, the airtime on the drop isn't bad, but the rest of the layout, you just bang your head, and the fact that the seats are so cramped does not help at all. Which, if they got new trains, even if it was still rough, it would still be an improvement. Saw is number 5, and I want to push right higher, but I cannot forgive that August 2024 ride. How in 2025, the majority of the layout was genuinely glossy smooth, I kid you not. However, the actual ending is extremely rough, it always has been. However, the layout isn't bad, it's just, like, the next 4 coasters are exceptionally smooth, so that's why Saw is actually number 5, because the ending is that bad. If the whole ride was like the ending, it could be worse than Colossus, and it kind of was last year, but yeah, it's fine now. At number 4 is Nemesis Inferno. Now, this ride is smooth. Like, compared to Nemesis Reborn on Towers, this is smooth. There is one part of the ride, though, that is a bit, It's after the 0G roll and then the banking into the corkscrews. I don't know why, but I always whack my head a bit on that. But apart from that, it's really smooth. I've never even noticed a bit of a shake. Nothing like that. Not even the headbang, except for that part that I just mentioned. It's just smooth, and whenever you have rides like Nemesis Reborn, which are super rattly and kind of rough on the corkscrew, the last one, it's impressive that Nemesis Inferno is still like it is 20 years later. Now, at number 3 is Hyperia. The thing with Hyperia is, like, a ride so tall, it's impressive that it's smooth. Like, on the odd rows, it is really smooth. It is impressively smooth for its height. However, in the even rows, that's it, yeah, it's rattly, but it's not awful. Like, it's understandable for a ride so tall, which makes me really happy that the odd rows are smooth. It's just an amazing ride, and I'm happy that the odd rows are so smooth, which is lucky because that means that the front row is smooth. And to be fair, it's not that bad anyway. At number 2 is Stealth. The shortness of the ride gives it a huge advantage, because it has the over-shoulder restraints and it feels a long coaster. I could see it being a bit, like, bouncy. Rita isn't actually, so, but this one's big, so I suppose that could be it. However, the ride is smooth as it is. It's really fast and tall, just like Hyperia, so I suppose that's also lucky that it's smoother than it actually, but that's, like, smooth, because it could be rough. And it's really good. Like, there's no rattle. I don't think there's a rattle, me personally. Some people say it's quite rough. However, I've never actually noticed any roughness on Stealth. I've always known it to be smooth. The smoothest coaster of Thorpe Park has to be the Swarm. The fact it's, like, decently long, like, it's not long, but it's short, and it has literally no vibration. Which, just like I said with Nemesis Inferno, is impressive whenever there's rides like Manager Mayhem and Nemesis Reborn, which are newer B&Ms, well, Nemesis is just retracts, and Swarm is deadly smooth. Like, people say it's starting to get rough, I don't think so. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. It might be the On Towers vlog, I don't know yet, but I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.